We are moving to City Ming, and we can't take you and Gu Si along with us as burdens, Lei Xiao, Gu Meng's uncle, said. Here's 50,000. I've already done more than enough for you as your uncle, Gu Meng said. No need, thank you, uncle. I'll take care of my brother. Just take Gu Ying with you, Lei Xiao. Taking care of your brother? A person who was expelled from high school for fighting and brawling. How can you have the audacity to say that? Do you know how to make money? What will you use to take care of him? Do you think it's still like when your parents were alive? I kindly offered to take you in. Don't be ungrateful, Gu Chang said. Don't worry about us, uncle. I do have a bit of money. You can keep this for Gu Yin, Lei Xiao. Gu Meng, you, girl said. Uncle, don't be angry with her. That's just her personality. Meng, I know you're angry that our parents left all their inheritance to me, but it's written in the will, and I can't go against it. Lei Xiao, if you and Gu Si want to stay here, it's fine by me. I don't mind, Gu Meng said. No need. It's getting late, I should go pick up Gu Si from school, Gu Meng said to herself. Just ignore her. This time, we finally got the opportunity to go to City Ming to develop. From now on, you'll be in the company of high-class elites, and you won't need to deal with these lowly people anymore, girl said. I'll follow whatever uncle says, she thinking. Gu Meng, I will climb higher and higher, become a person of status. And you'll just die in poverty in this small town. TCH, I've arrived early. And asked, Mr. Lu, this is the place. Lu Qingzhou, third young master of the Lu family, Lu Yishao said. Don't tell me the divine doctor I'm looking for is here, Lu Meng said. But this is where the signal last appeared, Lei Xiao. How long has the signal been detected? Lu Meng replied. Less than a minute, Lei Xiao said. Less than a minute, and you dare bring me here? The person has long run away. All right, let's go back and let our men continue searching. Okay, Carmen, Mr. Lu. Sorry, I need to take a call. Lu, okay, Lu thinking. That girl, Gu Meng said. Why are you running? Child said. Did you come from the villa? Did Guim leave? Finally able to shake off this hellhole. A cause for universal celebration, Gu Meng said. Yes, Child said. That idiot really thinks the Lei family cares about her? They're just eyeing the small fortune in her name, Lu thinking. Such a shame to become a mother at such a young age, Carmen said. Lu, what are we waiting for? To City Ming, and asked. Mang? Mang, Child said. Where are we going after this? Gu Meng said. I've already made arrangements, girl asked. Hey Gu, Child asked. Lin Shuang. Lin, are you at the bar? Is the bar fun? Lin Shuang said. It's fun. Look how passionate and fiery it is behind me. Kid, let your sister bring you here for some fun, Child asked. That would be great, Gu Meng said. Just don't lead my brother astray. Tell me, why are you looking for me? The Lu family has always been looking for the national divine doctor to treat their madam. I've interfered a bit, tricked them into coming to the bar tomorrow night. Are you coming to play? Aren't you quite interested in him? Gu said. So happy to cause trouble? Gu said. You better be cautious with Lu Qingzhou, girl asked. How could I not be cautious about Lu Qingzhou, the famously eminent third young master of the Lu family in the capital? You're really not coming? There's an auction at the bar tomorrow night, with a jade piece as the finale. It's said to have calming and focusing effects. It's been hyped up quite a bit. You've been studying treatments related to the nervous system in recent years, right? Gu said. Send the address to me, Child asked. Mang, where are we going now? She replied. City Ming, City Ming's top entertainment club, Lu said. Heaven, you seem a bit too eager, rushing straight to the auction as soon as you arrived. I haven't even had the chance to take SI around yet, You really want that sleeping jade so badly? Gu said. Well, yeah, somewhat useful, the girl said. Looks like you're determined to win this time, the child said. I'm not boasting, but if there's something Mang wants, she surely will get it, the girl said. AHSI is just too adorable. Making me want to have a baby son myself, he said with a hug. Mang. Save. Me, Gu said. Stop messing around, it's about to start. The girl gave juice to the child, and the child started drinking. Ladies and gentlemen, the next item and the last one for tonight's auction is the Sleeping Jade, the speaker said. I believe everyone has heard of the legend surrounding this jade, so I won't go into it, the girl said. The starting bid, 1 million, 1.1 million, 1.5 million, 3 million, Lu said. 10 million. There was silence everywhere. The girl asked. Hui Mang, look up there. It's Lu Qingzhou. Looks like you've got competition today, she thought. True chaos seekers you all are. 10 million. This guest has bid 10 million. Any further bids? If not then, Gu Mang said. Stop gawking, place a higher bid, the girl said. $15 million, the Carmen said. Wow, this is the first time I've seen someone dare to compete with our Lu. Don't you feel a hint of crisis? Mr. Lu personally came to the auction for his grandmother's illness. He won't likely give up easily, right? Lu said. Is that jade really as miraculous as they say? Even better than sleeping pills, the Carmen said. Never seen or tried it myself, it's all hearsay. But things auctioned on the Heaven Auction House can't be fake, Lu replied. 30 million, a man asked. TSK, you really are something, are rich and imposing Lu. With a bid like that, who would dare compete with you? This auction lacks suspense, so boring. Let me congratulate Mr. Lu in advance for winning the auction, the speaker said. 30 million. Any higher bids? Is anyone else bidding? The girl said. 50 million, the speaker said. Awesome! Mang! So this is how auctions are supposed to be. My *SS. Others increase by tens of thousands, but you jump by millions. Even if you have money, that's not how you spend it, Lu said. Damn, who is that so reckless to compete with Qingzhou for the item? An unweaned kid even. Where did this trio of mother and child come from? Interesting, they all look pretty good. $60 million, the speaker said. 60 million. Any more bids? The girl asked. Mang, how much money do you have? Can you bid more? She asked. Mang is out of money. We scraped together 60 million, Lin said. What do? I've been spending a lot lately, and I've only got 10 million left in my account, probably not enough to compete with Mr. Lu upstairs, she asked. Lion, haven't you kicked that habit of announcing Lin will take care of the expenses here today whenever you go out? Lin replied. This habit of helping others for enjoyment, why change it? Gu said. I remember he placed an order with me, wanting me to help find someone. From now on, business with this person starts at 10 times the market price. Whether I accept or not depends on my mood, Lin asked. Understood, Gu thought. Got money, right? Mr. Lu, huh? Okay, Lu Qingzhou, I'll remember you, the child said. Alan, we're going to take OFF, bye, Lin replied. Bye, Gu thought. Who would have thought a single jade could start a conflict between them, Lin thought. I have a premonition that there's going to be some good drama, the child said. Mang, you're so cool. I think, Gu Mang said. Don't even think about drinking, the child replied. HUMPH. Another round, child said. Mang, don't be mad. Man said. As a girl, it's not safe for you to return to City Ming so late at night. How about we take you home, another man said. I think you just shouldn't go back. We have booked a top suite for you in the hotel next door. Let's have fun together, Guy said. My sports car is also very comfortable. Want to give it a try? Gu thinking. Here comes a few seeking death. Provoking a boss in a bad mood. Are you tired of living? Gu said. Piss OFF, man said. Ha ha ha, she actually told you STO piss OFF? How'd it piss off? On the sheets? Then I'm very good at that, girl. I can teach you for free, ha ha ha, man thinking. It's rare to meet such a beauty. I'm going to enjoy myself today, man said. Little girl, come here. The man extended his hand towards Lu. Lu grabbed the man and started beating him on the ground. Lu said to another man. Dare Tio hit our BRO? Get her! Take her down and teach her a lesson tonight! Go to hell! Gu beat the man well with punches and kicks, hitting him hard on the road. Another man thinking. Devil! This woman is a devil! The other man turned and ran. Gu ran, grabbed him by the neck, and slammed him to the ground. Girl said. Quite daring, man said. Sorry! I am sorry, Gu said. Learn how to be human, got it? Man said. Yeah. Got it, child asked. I'm telling you, You guys really have no foresight, messing with my sister, said the child while kicking the man. Life is short enough, and you folks just had to take shortcuts. Gu put a lollipop in her mouth, started sucking, and walked away. The child, running after Gu, said, Mang, where are we going next? Gu replied. To Uncle Lu's house, Lu said. Sheesh, are the young ladies these days all this fierce? Lu's car driver said. A girl kicking a guy over 6 feet tall to the ground? Is she even human? Thinking. She has quite the temper, Lu thinking. However, I'm actually looking forward to seeing her again. The Lu family. Su Mang, Gusi, down, have breakfast. Lu said, don't be shy. Treat this like your own home, and let me know if you need anything. Lu Shangjing, director of the City Ming Department of Education, said. By the way, you arrived late yesterday and haven't met my family yet, Lu Yang said. Such a pretty girl, Louis said. Why is Dad so nice to this girl? It feels strange, Gu said. MRS, LU, Lu replied. Miss GU, car driver said. Madam, this is the information you asked me to investigate about Gu Mang, Lin Zhou said. A delinquent who fights and has been in a reformatory. How can Shangji know such people? And even let them into our home? I must keep an eye on Lu Yang and Lu Yi to ensure that they don't get led astray and become dropout delinquents, Lu said. Right, GUC's matter is settled, and people will come over tonight, Gu said. Okay, thanks for Uncle Lu's help, Lu said. It's what I should do, Lu's wife, Lin Shou said. What's the matter with GUSI? Lu said. I've found a school for him. He is young, and his education shouldn't be neglected, Lin Zhou said. Don't let Uncle Lu down. Make sure you study hard once you're at school, Child said. Daring to touch my head? Truly seeking death. Mang, buy me some clothes. Mine are getting short, Guy said. Clearance sale, $20 for one item, $50 for 3 items, Child said. Just head to the store across the street, Lu said. Okay, Carmen said. Qingzhou, it's that mother and son duo again, Carmen said. Her friend casually bid tens of millions at the auction yesterday, and she looked so calm. How come today she's pitifully buying clothes for $20? Can she even wear those? Carmen said. Indeed, a beautiful person would still look good in a sack, Carmen thinking. TSK, it's rare to see Qingzhou take an interest. Too bad she's already a MOM, Tianxia restaurant, Child said. Mang, why did you bring me here? Isn't this place really expensive? Gu said. Tio, have a meal, Child said. Mang, you're suddenly treating me to such good food. I suspect you're not sending me off to school tonight, but sending me off to heaven. The Last Supper? Gu said to the child. Pretty much. Eat up, it'll make your journey easier, and the child said. I don't believe you'd bear Tio do it. I'm so well behaved, where else would you find such a precious little brother? Little brother? Isn't he your son? Child said to the man. Nonsense. We are siblings, so of course, we look alike, man said. The kid's got quite an attitude, Child said. Are you guys leaving or not? Can you stop disturbing our meal? So annoying. Definitely charmed by my Mang's beauty. Such a clumsy way to hit on someone. In the past, my Mang would have stabbed them already. It seems Mang really has mellowed out over the years, Gu said. Able to afford heaven, dining at Tianxia restaurant, yet buying clothes from clearance sales. Interesting, man said. These kids are growing. Don't disturb their meal. Let's head to the private room, Child said. Some people just don't know what's good for them, Carmen said. Let's go. If we stay any longer, that girl's knife might just fly over here, Child said. Mang, our bill has been taken care of, probably by that group from before. I'm just not sure which one of them did it, Gu said. Okay. Let's go, Child said. Mang, want macarons? There's a dessert shop next door, Gu said. Go buy some. Get the sweetest ones, Child. Okay. Anything else to say to Gu Si? If not, let him go, Gu said. I see it now. It's not a school, but the military, Child. Yeah, Child's name is GUSI, Gu Mang said. GUSI, you're a genius, but too weak. MOM and Dad are gone, and our situation is dangerous. I might not be able to protect you if something happens, Goosey said. I know, Mang. Wait for me to come back. If anyone dares to bully you, I'll beat them to death. From now on, you'll use your hands to eat desserts and drink milk tea. I'll take care of fighting, Goose said. Okay. Be good when you get there, stay low-key, and don't try to show off, got it? Goosey said. I got it, Mang. Wait for me, Man said to Song. Song, this kid is smart. Nurture him well, and he'll have a great future, Song replied. Understood. How could we not take seriously someone you recommend? As for you, it's been 20 years. Don't you plan on returning to the Lu family? Man said. Old Madam's illness probably can't wait any longer. There's no long-lasting resentment between mother and child, and the situation in the Lu family has been turbulent recently, Song said. Hold on, let me take this call. Hey, Lu replied. What? I'll be right there, Song said to the man. What's wrong? Man said. My mom's condition has worsened. Song, lend me your jet, Song replied. I'll make arrangements immediately. Get in the car, I'll take you to the airport, Lu said to the man on the call. Jiu Mang can you? Goose said. And no need to say more, let's go, Man said. I hope we make it in time, capital, Man said. Jiu Mang, I can't visit the Lu family, so I found someone to take you there. If I went there, it would just cause trouble, Goose said. It doesn't matter, Man thinking. Why is it him again, Qingzhou? Thinking, it's this little girl again. Could it be that the divine doctor Uncle Shengjin mentioned is her? Song, Qingzhou, why don't you take Gu Meng inside? I'll wait for her here. Don't let her age fool you. There's probably no one in this world whose medical skills can beat hers. Qingzhou, let's go inside together. You've been away from home for many years, and Grandma wants to see you too. Lu, alright then. Weren't you supposed to attend a business summit today? Why did you come back? Qingzhou, with Grandma's condition like this, every relative, close and distant, is putting aside their work to rush back home. Lu, indeed. After all, it's about Grandma's inheritance. Whispers, sure, keep it down, Qingzhou. Thinking, Grandma is critically ill, yet these people are all coveting her property. I wonder if it makes her feel cold. Wait. Qingzhou, you may enter, but these two behind you cannot. Lu Qingzhou's aunt, Lu Ruoshui. Not just anyone is allowed to enter our main residence. Lu Qingzhou, yes. Lu Ruoshui, Louis. How dare you be so insolent? A mere servant dares to be so rude to me. Lu, Miss Ruoshui, my apologies. Get lost. Song, I don't have the energy to deal with your squabbling. If you don't know what it means to behave appropriately, Ruoshui, I can teach you for free. Nurse, Madam is now experiencing a brain contusion and a mass causing pressure, and even after drainage, it's still ineffective. Given Madam's age, she simply cannot withstand a craniotomy. Miss Ruoshui, with us performing the surgery, there's still a 1 in 4 chance of success. Without the surgery, Grandma might not even make it through tonight. Neurosurgery Authority, daughter of the second son of the Lu family, Lu Shiwei. Doctor, well, okay then. We'll proceed with the surgery. Miss Lu, please take the lead. Gu, in the patient's condition, you still insist on surgery? I bet she'll die on the operating table. Ruoshui, who are you to direct things here? What kind of fool, crawling out from some corner, dares to question my medical decisions? Gu, 2 days. Song, Qingzhou, Gu Meng will need 2 days. Lu, she will regain consciousness in 2 days? Gu, no, she will wake up in an hour and recover fully in 2 days. Thinking, fully recover? Miss Ruoshui, talking nonsense. Miss, even a craniotomy takes more than an hour. What method do you plan on using to heal my grandma? Gu, acupuncture. Miss Ruoshui, acupuncture? This utterly unscientific and unsubstantiated pseudoscience will heal my grandmother in 2 days? What a joke. Lu, are you sure? Gu, yes, doctor. Curing illness is no child's play, little girl. It's okay to seek fame and recognition, but don't take human lives as a joke. Another doctor, Miss Lu Shiwei, is a world-renowned neurosurgery expert. You, a nameless individual, dare to question her medical decisions? Ridiculous. Nurse, miss, enough with the jokes. We need to take Madam to the operating room now. Miss Ruoshui, if you want to make a name for yourself, you'd better have the skills. My grandmother is not a lab rat. Lu Qingzhou, if you trust me, give Gu Meng an hour. A craniotomy is not urgent at this very moment. Ruoshui, Uncle Lu! Have you lost your mind? Do you really believe this woman's nonsense? Lu. Thinking, she does seem very calm throughout. Lu, arrange a room for Miss Gu. She'll be staying here for 2 days. Yes. Luo Shui, Chen Shou. Do you trust a stranger over me? Lu, if you can't cure the illness yourself, don't blame others. Luo Shui, I want to see how she's going to cure Grandma with acupuncture. Thinking a few needles can do the job? What a joke, she. Thinking, I didn't expect this man to have so much faith in me. Yu. Thinking, he does have good judgment. What are you doing? Lo Shi said. Qingzhou, Grandma had a stroke. What's the use of letting her blood out from her limbs? Lu said. Since when, in your eyes, have I ever been so patient? You're risking Grandma's life. I won't allow a deceitful woman to run wild here, Gu said. I didn't throw you out because I wanted you to see how I cure Madam, not for you to interfere with my treatment. Understand? Lo Shi said. Your method has no basis. If you delay Grandma's condition, can you afford it? Gu said. I said I would cure her. Don't interrupt me again. Miss Xue, shall we wait and see how this lady treats Madam first? She thought. With Qingzhou here, I can't touch this woman for now, and said. HUMPH, she thought again. But if Grandma doesn't wake up in 1 hour, this woman won't leave the capital alive. Half an hour later, Miss Xue said. This way, please, Lo Shi said. Want you catch me? And she asked. Want you catch me? Miss Xue said. The old lady is still unconscious, Lo Shi said. I knew it. If you were that great, why isn't your name in the medical organization rankings? Just learned a bit of medicine and trying to show off in front of me. It's embarrassing, Luin said. She's suspected of malpractice. Take her away, Lu said. You say Jiu Meng practiced malpractice? Where's the evidence? Lo Shi said. Uncle Shangjin, she used needles on Grandma and let her blood, but Grandma still hasn't woken up. If that's not malpractice, what is it? She asked. Shiwei, stop wasting words with them. Go in and operate on your Grandma. Take this swindler away. I'd like to see who dares, Song said. I dare. Lu Shangjin, don't forget you were expelled from the Lu family 20 years ago. You have no say in the Lu family's matters now, Lu said. You, Lo Shi said. Awake in 1 hour? Fully recovered in 2 days? Overestimating oneself, Song said. Hurry and take her away. She isn't fit to enter our Lu family, she counted. 3, 2, 1, Lu said. Grandma woke up, Lo Shi said. What? She's awake? She thought. How is that possible? Just yesterday, Aiki was nothing but unscientific acupuncture. Impossible. I don't believe it, Lu said. Who dares to touch my guest? Gu said. Gu wrote a letter. Angelica, Codenopsis, astragalus. She gave it to Song and said, Here's a prescription. Take it for a week. These characters are quite unique, Gu said. Uncle Lu, I've got other matters. I'm leaving first, Song said. Miss Jiu, when is the next acupuncture session? White Fox founded the shadow, Gu said. Take the medicine on time, and Madam will be healed in a week. Uncle Lu, I have other matters to attend to, so I'm leaving first, Lu said. These idiots! The big shot had already agreed to stay at the Lu residence for a few days, and now this has happened. They annoyed her away, Song said. Uncle Shangjin, where did you find her? Lu replied. She's just a friend I know who is pretty good at acupuncture. I heard that the doctors here were at a loss, so I thought I'd give her a try. Ahem, since Mom is okay now, I'll head back to City Ming. Gu took out her phone and started calling. Every time I try to video call you, you decline. How bad can you possibly look to be beyond human imagination? I'm gonna hang up, she asked. Hey, don't hang up, Tisk. It's been 8 years, and aside from Lin Xuan, not a single person in the organization knows the boss's real information. Yunling, Top leader of the Shadow Alliance, senior hacker, diplomatic figurehead, Yunling replied. And it even disguises its voice every time. We don't even know if it's male or female. Absolutely ridiculous. 8 years ago, the Alliance completed half of the internationally ranked number 1, so-called impossible mission, becoming world famous. In just half a year, the Shadow Alliance surpassed the 3 major international hacker organizations to become the world's leading hacker union. Countless hackers have tried to crack White Fox's personal information, but all have failed. Even after numerous top hackers emerged, White Fox still remains the undisputed king of the hacker world, with no one able to shake their position to date, Yunling said. The money for the last assignment has been transferred to your account. Remember to check it. There's another job, to find someone, offering $1 billion. You've been short on cash lately, right? You taking it? Gu asked. For who? Yunling replied. I heard it's about a genius doctor who appeared in the Middle East 2 years ago. Their acupuncture skills are miraculous. Short hair, could be a man, Gu said. Who put out this task? That Mr. Lu from the capital, Lu Qingzhou. How many sites have the task been posted on, including the Shadow Alliance? A total of 3. Why ask? Are you taking it or not? She said. No, the taxi driver asked. Miss, where are you going? To the northern suburbs, the sanatorium, television voice. Hello, Miss Gu Meng. Miss Meng Jinyang is watering the plants. Continue straight for 150 meters, and you will see her outside the cabin, Gu said. Thank you, Lu said. Jinyang, she asked. You came to see me, Gu Meng's friend, Meng Jinyang said. This is made with the mangoes and strawberries I grew myself. I added a lot of sugar. Try it, you'll definitely like it, Gu thought. It seems like it's been a long time since I've seen her this lively. Looks like she's recovering very well. Say it, Jinyang said. Gu Meng, I'm much better now. Let me go out and work with you to make money. I can't always stay here. I've heard the fees for recuperation are very expensive, Gu Meng said. You want to stay with me? You're not even of age. How will you make money? Jinyang said. But you're not of age either, Gu said. I can fight, she asked. What? You fight for money? Have you been hurt? Take off your clothes, I'll check, Gu said. I've learned some computer skills, making small software to earn money. Don't worry, I don't fight, I only hit people, Jinyang said. That's true. Gu Meng, at the age of 5, could carry a brick and smash someone. Indeed, no one can hurt her. As long as she's not wounded, that's fine. She's not the type to stir up trouble herself, only if others provoke her first. They deserve to be hit if that happens, Gu Meng said. This place is quite nice. Why don't you want to stay? Jinyang said. You hired so many teachers to educate me. I could actually find a part-time job. I could earn quite a bit each day. Gu Meng, I can take care of myself now. I really don't want to be a burden on you anymore, Gu Meng said. You really want to make money? Jinyang replied. Yes, Gu Meng said. Here's the deal. I'll find a school for you. Take the college entrance exam this year. Get into a good university, you'll earn more after graduation. Consider the tuition a loan from me. You can pay me back once you've graduated and are making money, Jinyang said. What about you? Gu said. Me? I'll rent a place near your school, Jinyang said. Gu Meng, how about we go to school together? Let's both take the college entrance exam, Jinyang said. Gu Meng, didn't we agree to go to school together? Why did you bring me to City Ming? Sorry I'm late, Lu said. Gu Meng, you said there was an urgent matter. What's up? Gu Meng said. Get me a spot at a school. 2 slots for me and Jinyang, Lu said. What did you say? You want to go to school? Gu Meng said. What's wrong? Can't I? Jinyang said. Is this the attitude everyone has towards Gu Meng attending school? No wonder Gu Meng didn't want to go to school before, Lu said. It just feels a bit unbelievable. Considering her past great achievements, I'm just worried she might blow up the school if she gets annoyed. But anyways, Gu said. Go arrange it, Lu said. But we need to lay down some rules, Lu continued. Try not to cause any trouble. Lu thought, I can't afford to offend a big shot, Lu said. I'll be a good student, Lu said. Cut it out. Big shot, as long as you don't hit anyone, you can do whatever you want. Then let's choose City Ming Middle School. Lu Vai and Lu Yang are there as well, which is convenient for the driver, Gu said. No, Jin Yang and I will board at school. Also, help me get my motorbike transported from Changning Town, Lu said. Okay, I'll send someone to take care of it this afternoon, a girl said. I heard there's a new restaurant around here that's really good. It's such a dilemma to choose, Jin Yang said. Then order everything. It's on me, she asked. Lu Vai, is that Uncle Lu? That girl is really pretty, Lu Vai. Is she one of your relatives? Jin Yang said. No. My dad's been working on a poverty alleviation project lately. She's probably one of the students from that initiative, the girl responded. No wonder. Bad environment produces troublesome people. Looking at that girl, she probably is a gangster, she asked. Mind your own business. We have nothing to do with that kind of person. Let's go eat, Jin Yang said. Gu Mang, where are we going now? Gu said. To the place where we'll be staying. Jin Yang, have you felt uncomfortable anywhere since the surgery? Jin Yang said. Nope, I feel great. The artificial organ is much more convenient than the colostomy bag. I can use the bathroom normally now, Jin Yang said. Mang, be extra cautious lately. All of Lu Qingzhou's forces have a photo and are searching for the miracle doctor. She thought, let's see then, who will come out on top, me or Lu Qingzhou. Please stop at the neighborhood up ahead, Jin Yang said. Jin Yang asked. Gu Mang, don't tell me the place we're staying is here? I've heard only the children of high-ranking officials and top-tier celebrities, those who are incredibly rich or noble, live here. This place is expensive. Let's stay somewhere else. Mang, I recently bought 2 riverside properties which aren't bad. I'll give you one for you to live in and have fun, Gu Mang said. Mang, I recently bought 2 riverside properties which aren't bad. I'll give you one for you to live in and have fun, Jin Yang said. Something doesn't feel right. What are you doing there? A guard said. Do you know what place this is? This is Shi Palace. Lowlife, don't dirty our place with your filth. Scram, look carefully. Dressed like a beggar, and you still dare come here, thinking just because you're pretty you can climb the ladder through lowly means? Gu Mang said. I can't go in, the guard said. No, of course you can. My apologies, miss, it was my mistake for being rude. Please come in. It's actually one of only 2 black gold access cards in the whole Shi Palace. What was I even thinking just now? I'm doomed, Gu said. You need to eat more. Only then will your brain work properly, the guard replied. Yes, Gu Mang said. Jin Yang, I'm going out to handle some business. You go to sleep. Don't wait for me tonight, Jin Yang said. Okay, come back early. Mang, I've found it. Lu Qingzhou keeps the photos and information about the divine doctor at the row's high end. It's just a picture of the back. Most people would think the divine doctor is a man, right? Do you really want to take the risk to get the photo? Gu Mang said. Lu Qingzhou is too cunning. We need to be cautious. Send me the layout and security arrangement of the club later, she asked. Okay, Gu Mang, 15 years old. Gu Mang thought, Lu Qingzhou, finding the divine doctor won't be so easy. Gu Mang. Destroy all the information related to the divine doctor? Since we're here, how can we not say hello? Someone asked. Mr. Lu, also, all the materials related to the divine doctor in the database have disappeared. You guys are really making me proud. I failed in my duty. I will send someone to pursue it immediately, Lu asked. No need. Who else could hack into my system besides White Fox? That divine doctor must be with the Shadow Alliance, a boy asked. Shadow Alliance? Lu said. Keep raising the bounty for the Shadow Alliance. Find the divine doctor, 200 million, with an extra 100 million consultation fee, the boy asked. 100 million? Mad, I think so too. Lu Qingzhou is persistent. I've never seen such a generous offer. So, are you taking it this time? Gu said. Out of my mind? Have me look for myself? Boy asked. No, Lu said. So they are not taking it? The boy replied. Yeah, then forget it. Continue to monitor Gu Meng's movements, Lu said. Yes, the next day, a boy asked. Director Lu, you know the rules of the school. Normally, we don't admit new students in grade 12, Mr. Fu said. Even if I abuse my power and force the teachers to admit them, the pressure on the children will be immense. City Ming Middle School Principal, Mr. Fu, I've never seen such a troublesome case. One didn't graduate from kindergarten, the other has a terrible record and scores 0 in every subject. How am I supposed to arrange this? Principal Mr. Fu said. What I mean is, why not have the two kids take a test paper, and we will assign them to classes based on their performance. Wouldn't that be fair? Lu asked. Gu Meng said. No need for a test. I'll go to the worst class, and Jinyang goes to the best class, Lu said. You're not in the same class as Jinyang? Gu said. She studies better than I do, Mr. Fu said. Then I'll call the homeroom teachers of Class 1 and Class 20 right now. This is also good, at least Meng Jinyang seems quite obedient. Arranging her in Class 1 shouldn't be a problem. Lu, Class 1. Class 20. Grade 12 Class 20 last in the grade. Grade 12 Class 1 first in the grade. Lu thought Lu Yang and Lu Yi are in those two classes. When we meet the two homeroom teachers. No, thinking of Lu Yang's grades, it's too embarrassing, Mr. Lu said. Gu Meng, since this is settled, I'll be off for my business. Call me if you need anything, Gu said. Take care, Uncle Lu, Jinyang said. Uncle Lu, goodbye. Director Lu, take care. Ms. Luo, Ms. Shi, you're here. We have 2 transfer students for senior year. You each will take one to your class. Grade 12 Class 1, homeroom teacher, Luo Songhua. Grade 12 Class 20, homeroom teacher, Xian. Xian said. This student named Gu Meng must be extremely unlucky to perfectly avoid all the correct answers in every subject, Luo said. Principal, are you planning to assign such a student to our class? One with a record full of faults, 0s in all subjects. The other hasn't even graduated from kindergarten. How could such students be admitted to the topmost class of the senior division? Teacher Luo said. Don't even think about it. I do not agree, Mr. Fu said. Ms. Luo, as a teacher, mind your language. I believe in your educational level and wanted to entrust the student to you, Ma'am Luo said. Principal, you don't need to sugarcoat it for me. I won't accept either of these students. I think Ms. Shi's class would be more suitable. People should go where they belong. Wanting to squeeze into a better place? Better consider if they're fit for it, Ma'am Xian said. It's always like this. The problem students that other classes don't want end up being shoved into our class. Our class might not have the best grades, but they are all good kids, okay? They're just more individualistic, Mr. Fu said. Let Meng Jinyang join Class 1, and Gu Meng go to Class 20. That's decided. Or let them switch places then. Ms. Luo, you choose. Ms. Shi, do you have any objections? Ma'am Xian said. Principal, don't worry, I'll work hard to at least get her into a Tier 3 university, Jinyang said. I don't want to be separated from Gu Meng, but I understand what she means by arranging it this way. She can't protect me forever. I must learn how to interact and deal with others on my own, Gu Meng said. Classes 1 and 20 aren't far apart. If you need me, look for me, Jinyang said. I'll be going, Ma'am Luo said. Let me be clear. If you join Class 1 and your grades drag us down, don't expect me to be kind, Jinyang replied. Okay, madam. To ensure the quality of your classes, you won't have a seat for the first 2 weeks. You'll stand during the lectures. Wait, Gu said. I have changed my mind, Gu asked. Jinyang, come here, she turned and said. Oh, Gu said. Principal, Meng Jinyang and I will go to Class 20 together, Ms. Luo said. What do you mean by that? Are you playing with me? And Ma'am Luo thought, I've eased up enough to accept Meng Jinyang. They should be grateful. I'm the one who's being picky. How dare they reject options, Mr. Fu said. You sure? Although Luo Songhua's words are harsh, it's undeniable that getting into Class 1 is like having one foot in the doorway of a top university, Gu said. Yes, fine then, we'll do as you wish. Ungrateful. You'll regret it, Ms. Shi, I'm entrusting these 2 kids to you. Please arrange their accommodation and class matters as soon as possible. Sure, Principal, ma'am, she said. Although Class 20 is not as good as Class 1, rest assured, I will teach you with all my heart, Jinyoung said. Thank you, ma'am, she said. Gu Mang, I want to ask you a question, and I hope you don't mind. Gu turned and said, Yes, ma'am, she thought. So beautiful, I've seen your records. How did you get these grades? Gu said. How did I get zeros? Gu continued. Simple. Because while others take their exams, I sleep through them, ma'am, she said. Well then, I'll give you half a day off. Go and buy some clothes and daily necessities. Remember to come to class on time in the afternoon, Jinan asked. Thank you. Aside from clothes, we also need to buy toiletries, skincare products, Lin said. Miss Gu, thinking, Lin Xuan has good taste. This person is quite attractive, Lin said. Beautiful. I wonder if she shows even more beautiful expressions at other times, Lin asked. Where are you going? Get in, I'll give you a ride, Jinan said. Go. Go ahead. I have to learn to interact with men normally, Gu said. Get in, Jinan said. Okay. Starlight Plaza, thank you, Lin thought. It's rare to see a girl so good at these kinds of games. It really suits her style. You transferred here? She replied. Yeah, Lin asked. Miss Gu saved my grandmother that day and didn't even take a consultation fee when she left, Gu Mang replied. How much do you plan to give? Victory, Lin said. Let's friend each other on WeChat, and I'll transfer the money. I'm sorry, Mr. Lu, I didn't step on the gas pedal steadily, Lu said. If you can't handle the technique, get someone else, Lin said. I was wrong, Lin thinking. Isn't this the way you wanted TOB WeChat? So awesome, IT shocked me. And asked Miss Jiu? She asked. Thanks, Mr. Lu, Gu thinking. 200,000 yuan is enough for Jinyang's high school and college. Brother Yang! Big news! A new transfer student is coming to our class. Brother Yang! Big news! A new transfer student is coming to our class, Ling Qian said. This morning, when I was climbing over the wall, I saw MS-11 with two girls. One of them was especially pretty. Really, fair-skinned, beautiful, and leggy, Ho thinking, even prettier than Ji Mang that I've seen before? That face is truly a knockout. Her presence, more intimidating than that of her own father, ma'am, she said. Although our class 20 isn't great in grades, the classmates are still very friendly. You don't have to worry. Is there really a beautiful transfer student? In Ling Xiaopeng's eyes, even a Sao is a fairy. You actually believe him? If she's pretty, I'll chop off my head, ma'am, she said. Silence! I want to announce that 2 new students have transferred to our class. She looks alright, but not as stunning as Ling Xiaopeng said, right? Indeed, we cannot trust Ling Qian's taste, Jinan said. Hello, everyone. My name is Meng Jinyang, she asked. I am Jiu Mang, Lin thinking. Holy shit? Gu Mang, ma'am said. Meng Jinyang, sit next to Shenhuan, middle of the 3rd row. Meng Jinyang, sit next to Shenhuan, middle of the 3rd row. I have a feeling the school forum is going to explode today. A while ago, Gu Vin transferred here and almost threatened Lu Vai's status as the school flower. Now Gu Mang is here too. Wow, so thrilling. Please, Gu Mang is clearly in a higher league, okay? Such a strong presence, more like a school tyrant. Does that mean she's going to have a fight with Brother Yang? Forget it. Look at Brother Yang. His eyes are practically glued to her. He might even willingly step down from the tyrant throne, ma'am, she asked again. Alright, let's get to know the new students after class. Take out the chemistry papers I handed out yesterday, and we'll go over a few example problems, Ling said. I'll lend you mine to look at, Lin said. Forgot to do it yesterday. Listening to the teacher is just as good, a pale explanation, a boy said. Holy shit, Brother Yang, why is your face red? Piss off. Hurry, hurry. If we're late, there won't be any spots left. Wait for me. I want to go see too, Jinan said. There's something happening at school today? Why is everyone running out? A boy said. Heard that class 20 got 2 new transfer students. One of them, named Gu Mang, is especially pretty. Everyone's gone to see, the teacher said. What's the use of being pretty? If she's in class 20, it means her grades are poor, a boy asked Jinyoung. Yinvin, our first monthly exam is coming up soon. Once you get first place in the grade, you'll still be the school flower, Jinyoung replied. Why would she come to Cityming Middle School? How did she get in? Did she go to beg her uncle? Don't say such things. Maybe their academics are also very good, a girl said. LU6, there's a new celebrity on the forum. Someone has voted for a new school beauty and left you and Gu Yin far behind. Do you know who it is? It's someone we've seen before. I never expected her to come to our school, Jinyoung thinking. I'm not surprised that girl came to our school. But what's surprising is that she ended up being Liu Yang's deskmate. Excuse me, may I make a call outside? If MOM finds out. Did you arrange for Gu Meng to be enrolled at Cityming Middle School? Do you know who she's sitting with? Liu said. Seeing you so angry, Lu Vang, ma'am, she said. Yes, I don't mind you placing Jiu Meng at Cityming Middle School, but I won't allow her to corrupt MR. Lu. That's my bottom line, Liu said. With Lu Yang, is corruption necessary? Besides, Gu Meng isn't as bad as you think, ma'am, she said. Don't think I don't know what she's done before. Fighting, causing trouble, skipping class. She's even been in juvenile detention. So what? She's a good student, Mr. Liu said. If you're not satisfied? Have Liu Yang asked the teacher to change seats, man said. I don't want to change, ma'am, she said. I don't want to argue. See for yourself, boy said. Wow. 0 in every subject? Even more impressive than me. How did you do it? Such neatness, ma'am, she said. You see? Gu Meng is not a good student. Stay away from her in the future. I don't expect you to be as outstanding as Meng, but at least don't disgrace our family. Meng, late-night dessert with alcohol? You're quite unique, huh? Gu said. Meng, late-night dessert with alcohol? You're quite unique, huh? Jinyoung said. If I could do the task alone, I wouldn't bother you, a grade 12 student, Gu Meng said. Good to know. I still have university exams to study for, Jinyoung thinking. The world's #1 hacker talks about university exams? What kind of dark joke is this new century? A woman asked. I can't hack into Heaven's surveillance system. Can you help me? I'll give you 10% after the job's done, Gu asked. 20%, the woman scoffed. Trying to profit from a situation? Pretty dark. Deal, Grit, a girl asked. Who's there? Someone's locked the women's restroom door. No sense of public decency, another girl said. Forget it, let's use another one. Hurry, I still need to get back to dance. Gu Meng working on the deal. The virtual screen is now activated. Connecting to Heaven's internal system. Connection successful. Taking over the surveillance system, CCTV security man said. What's happening? Why is every camera going dark? Not good. There's an intrusion. Report to Mr. Liu immediately, Gu said to the woman. Done. Let's withdraw, CCTV security man shouted. You guys, go search over there, a guy replied. And you, go that way. Quick, don't let anyone escape. The one with the black hat ahead, stop right there, Gu said. Miss Jiu? Boy asked. Mr. Lu, is this your friend? Liu said. Yes, a guy asked Gu. Sorry, miss. We've offended you, Gu replied. It's okay, Liu asked. Why are you at Heaven so late? Gu said. To make money, Liu asked. Are you that short on cash? Gu replied. Mr. Lu doesn't know whether I'm short on cash. I can't believe he wouldn't have checked into my background, Liu said. Didn't he pay you 200,000 as a consultation fee? Gu replied. Can't just sit and eat one's resources away, Gu said. Let's go. I'll give you a ride back to school, Gu said. No need. My friend will pick me up. Goodbye, Mr. Liu, Lin said. Qingzhou, how come you're back so fast? A man asked. Qingzhou, the deal with Shadow Alliance got messed up. It was Nine Tails who took the mission, Liu asked. Nine Tails doesn't have the ability to hack into Heaven's surveillance system, the man, thinking. You mean there's someone else helping Nine Tails in secret? Who? The legendary elusive White Fox. women asked. Mang, what's going on between you and Lu Qingzhou? Just now, the two of you were walking together so close. Must be an affair, Gu replied. I'm a doctor, he's a patient's family member. What kind of relationship do you think? Women said. Be careful when you deal with him. I'm really afraid he would eat you up, not leaving even bones behind, Gu asked. Don't you know that I'm best at outwitting others? Relax, I'm very cautious around Lu Qingzhou, women asked. Then I'll leave you be. I've met my targets for the year, and I'm off to Europe for a long holiday. You just keep being your tormented grade 12 student. Ha ha ha, the next day. Who is that? So pretty. What grade is she in? I saw on the campus forum. She's a new transfer student in grade 12, class 20, arrived yesterday, and the campus beauty polls put her way ahead of Gu Yin and Lu Yi. What's the use of being pretty? Everyone knows what class 20 is like. I still think Gu, Jin Young said, deserves her reputation. Lu Yi is not bad either. This senior has such a strong presence, Yin said. Bu Meng, you're back. Did you eat? I brought you breakfast, Gu asked. Did you do my homework? Jin Young asked. I wrote it with my left hand. Your handwriting is so bad, it's almost the same as my left-handed writing. Guaranteed you can't tell the difference, Gu asked. Jin Yang, now you even disdain me? She replied. Hee hee, Gu said. They should all be the ones stuffed in during the second period of last night's study session. Meng, take a seat, I'll go throw away the trash, Boy asked. My oh my, Young actually offered to take out the trash. Is our class tyrant about to be replaced? Someone posted Meng's photo to that campus beauty voting thread. Her votes surged again. TSK, doesn't that mean Meng has to clear her desk every day? The thread with the campus beauty poll for Gu Meng is gone. I just asked the forum's vice moderator. He said he didn't delete it. Neither the student union nor the school intervened. No idea how it disappeared. Our school's forum doesn't allow screenshots or saving, huh? All the campus beauty photos are gone. Won't there be even more people coming to our classroom to see her in person? You guys, a whole bunch of you run to class 20 after class. Do you have that much free time? Grade 12, 1 class, Ma'am Luo teaches the students. Is there too little homework, or are the test papers I gave not enough? This weekend is the first monthly test for grade 12. Are you all planning to be surpassed by class 1 and make me die of anger? Is that it? All the students are quiet, Ma'am Luo asked. Do you know what is meant by all glitter and no substance? A student who scored 0 in all exams from childhood, forced to withdraw from the previous school. Is that really someone you all need to meet? Campus beauty? What a joke. It seems you all need to have your eyes checked. Listen up, everyone. The first monthly exam is a competition for the entire grade 12. Whoever ranks first must come from our class. Starting today, we will add an extra set of exercises for each subject and extend evening self-study by 1 hour. If you don't secure the first position, just you wait, Lin Yang asked. What do girls like to eat? Boy replied. Hee hee, Jin Yang, are you planning to buy something for Meng to eat? Lin Yang said. None of your business. Why so chatty? Boy asked. Jin Yang, if you're this aggressive, I might not tell you that Meng likes sweets. That Gu Meng, is her learning really that bad? She was even expelled from school for causing trouble, girl asked. How can Ms. Luo dare to spread such rumors? But why would the school accept such a student? Girls were talking. I don't know. She is so pretty it couldn't be. Shush, don't talk nonsense. That girl seems like trouble, Lin Yan asked. Where's Luo Songhua's office? Boy asked. It's in the same office as Ms. Shi's, Boy shouted. Jin Yang, just calm down. Don't be rash, Lin Yang thought. Dare to bully Meng, Luo Songhua? This isn't over between us. Lin Yang angrily kicked the door, and the door opened. Boy asked. Darn it, I'm late. No, I must hurry and find Ms. Shi and Gu Meng, Lin Yang said. It's you. Spreading rumors about Gu Meng outside? Ma'am Luo asked. What, you want to stand up for Gu Meng? You have a problem with me? Students should act like students. Hasn't Ms. Shi taught you to respect and honor your teachers? Lin Yang asked the teacher. What kind of teacher are you? Look at your own behavior. We in Class 20 won't be lectured by you, Ma'am Luo angrily shouted. Speak with some respect. Just because your dad is a bureau chief, you think you can do whatever you want. Which student hasn't received criticism from a teacher? Lin Yan asked. What does Gu Meng's exam score have to do with you? If you're not as good as Class 1, you deserve to have dirty water thrown at you? Do you even know the inside story of her past? Impressive. In just a few words, you've set the whole grade against Gu Meng. I'm telling you, if you don't apologize to Gu Meng today, this isn't over, Ma'am shouted. Defying me? Get out of here now, or suffer the consequences, Jin Young said. I want to see what you can do. You've been indulged too long, Gu Meng said. Lu Yang, Lin Yang asked Gu Meng. Gu Meng, she's the one who's been spreading rumors about you. I made her apologize, Ma'am Luo asked. Did she not score 0? Wasn't she the one expelled from her previous school? Ms. Shi, control your students. Per academic performance is one thing, but they're also so disruptive. It's embarrassing. As if City Ming Middle School is some backwater place to be ignored. With that effort, better to do some extra problems, Ms. Xian said. Ms. Luo is right. Ms. Shi, what do you mean by that? Have you forgotten how this old woman bullied you in the office? I'll also take the opportunity today to teach her a lesson for you, Ma'am asked. Ms. Shi, is this the kind of student you train? Speaking insolently to a teacher. Do you want to be expelled again? Ms. Shi said. Lu Yang! You and Gu Meng, get out, Ms. Luo asked. Listen more to Ms. Shi's words. Why aren't you leaving? Lin Yang waved her fist and said. You old witch, Gu, holding his hand from behind, said. Lu Yang, leave now. You go outside first, Jin Young said. Fine, for your sake, I'll let her off today. But if she talks nonsense again, I won't let her off, Ma'am Luo said. Humph, low-grade students will always be just that. Not only poor in studies but also morally corrupt. Dragging down the school admission rates is bad enough. Not knowing how to stay low-key, strutting around like they're something, Ms. Xian said. Ms. Luo, academics are one thing, but they're not related to character and morality. Not wanting to study and not being good at it are also not the same thing. I believe all my students are smart and good kids. As a teacher, please be careful with your words, Ms. Luo said. Ms. Shi, are you saying that the students in your class just don't want to study, and if they did, they would all be geniuses? How about this, let's make a bet, Ms. Luo said. The student who ranked last in Class 1 last week scored 643 in the weekly test. This weekend, in the monthly test, if even one person from your class can surpass this score, I will apologize to Gu Meng and your entire class, acknowledging my mistake, Ms. Shi said. How about it, Lu Yang? I'm giving you this opportunity. Do you dare to take the bet for Class 20? Jin Young said. Damn, that old witch is clearly trying to insult us, and it's precisely in studying, something we're not good at, Ms. Luo said. Even Ms. Shi of your class has no confidence in you. You say you're a bunch of underachievers. What right do you have to be so noisy here? Okay, this wager is mine now, ma'am, she said. Gu Meng, what the hell? Class 20 is going to compete with Class 1 in grades? Have they gone mad? I heard it was Gu Meng who accepted the challenge. Really all looks, no brains, huh? People in Class 20 must hate her now, the principal said. That's the situation. The whole school is buzzing about the bet. Mr. Lu, what do you think? After all, it was you who placed Gu Meng here. If she suffers any grievances, I can't explain myself, Lu said. You don't need to worry about this. Gu Meng will handle it herself. May I ask, are the grades on Gu Meng's file all falsified? I'm aware that in recent years, City Ming High School has been outperformed by the experimental high school, Lu replied. Mr. Fu, perhaps you can look forward to it. City Ming High School is about to return to its former glory, the principal, thinking. To have Mr. Lu speak so confidently, who exactly is this Gu Meng? Competing with Class 1 on grades? You might as well kill us. Impossible. Absolutely impossible, Jin Young said. Classmates, fight for your pride without steaming buns. Are you really content being looked down upon? We must love learning, Yao asked. Chan is right. I love studying. The path through Shu is arduous, more difficult than climbing to the heavens. The road is difficult, the road is difficult. So many branching paths, where do I stand? Life is just difficulties piled on difficulties, a girl asked. You really have talent, Yao, Gu smiled, Jin Young said. As expected, Meng is reliable. She started studying seriously. At this rate, if I lose the bet, I will also, a girl asked. Forget it. I'd better go back and get some tutoring from Louis, a boy asked. Yang, why do you protect Meng so much? Jin Young said. I've seen your Meng's report card. She's consistently the last in the grade. The throne for the last place is definitely going to change hands. As a senior, of course, I'll look out for her, a boy asked. If I'd known this would make Yang submit, I would have done it long ago too. Survived another self-study class. Hurry, hurry, I need to go to the bathroom, Xinhuan, Meng Jinyang's deskmate. The bet we made with Class 1 has spread all over the school forum. 99.9% of people are betting on Class 1 to win, Li Meng asked. Isn't that the truth? Gu Meng agreed to the bet. No one in our class is footing the bill for her, girls are talking. Li Meng, don't forget, it was our Class 20 Luo Song Hua maligned. It's not just Gu Meng's issue, humph. Gu Meng, I checked last week's test papers. My score is still a bit behind the last place in Class 1. Is it that hard? Well, it's not much different from the private tutors you got from me before, but every school has different exam difficulties. If only I had the papers and review materials from Qishui High School, those are all top-level practice problems nationwide, Gu said. Qishui High School? Too bad their materials are not allowed to be shared. Forget it, I'd better get back to studying. 3 days left, Gu asked. It's just review materials. It's not impossible. Holy cow! White Fox! Haven't seen you in over a year! What the heck are you doing? Studying. Preparing for college entrance exams. Haha, that's a cold joke. If you're taking the college exam, I'll hang myself with a mouse cord, I'm telling the truth. You're the ones who don't believe. Laptop screen showed Qishui High School databank. Gu Meng. Stop playing on the computer, Gu asked. I'm ready, Jin Young said. I'm turning off the lights, Gu asked. Oh, Jin Young, from tomorrow until the end of the monthly exams, you're going to change seats with Lu Yang and sit with me, she replied. Okay, Gu asked. Jin Yang, do the problems I've circled, she replied. Ah? Oh, okay, Jin Young, studying the book, asked. This question is so hard. I don't understand the solution provided, Jin Young said. So it's solved like this. Such an impressive way of solving problems. But who wrote this answer? Gu Meng, sleeping on the desk, on the day of the monthly test. Why is it this old witch and her adulterous husband? Wasn't the proctor supposed to be the head teacher from Class 9? A boy asked. Lin Yang, we're doomed. There's no chance of cheating now, Ms. Luo said to the students. Surprised, it's me proctoring your exam. Listen up, everyone. If anyone dares to cheat today, I will make sure their record is even more impressive than it is now, Jin Young said. Lately, Gu Meng has been helping me highlight key points, and I've practiced lots of different types of questions. I should be fine. Huh! There are question types I've practiced. Even though the questions aren't the same, the approach to solving them is similar. Gu Meng is amazing. He predicted the questions so accurately.